Okay, here's Harvey the Silver Fox here. We're going to do a little recording of the
Hi everybody.
12
Sorry
second
about
commute
that. Had a
here.
little issues getting in here tonight. My computer did some kind of upload. So the good news, bad news is I'm here. The bad news is Dawn's not. Dawn's having issues getting in. There must have been some kind of, I don't know if it was an auto upload or something goes screwy today. At any rate, Dawn's trying to get in. The other issue I had was whatever happened, I can't upload videos or images into the capture page creator because it's locking me out. This is not the capture page creator. This is whatever happened to my computer today. So I've got one of Dawn's images up, but we're gonna. What we'll do while we're waiting for Dawn to come in, hopefully he'll get in. Let me go ahead and start my part of the presentation. I want to open things up to questions first. Let me take any questions that you have first, and then I'll give you a quick review, and we'll move on from there. So anybody that has any questions, please type them in now, and we'll go from there. It's a special account that we're running, that we've been running for a few weeks. It's just it's called the Executive Light account. It gets people in. It helps to build your downline so that when we go live with the actual revised service on May 1st, people could have had a downline, or will have had a downline to help them sell and make money 12-second commutes.
We are listening to Daryl talk at 12 second commute here in his conference room. He has a special conference tonight about WordPress. So I thought I'd record this and listen in.
Remember, for those of you who are promoting the Holy Cow page or anything about the lifetime accounts, you've got to have those down the 30th. That's the last day people will be able to come in and get those accounts. If they sign up for a free account on the 30th, they either upgrade on that day or they lose. Beginning on May 1st, as soon as I get in here, things are going to change, and the new pricing structure will be in effect at that time. The revised pricing structure is this. It's going to be $96 a year. However, people will pay in 3-month increments of $24. So they'll be paying $24 every 3 months. This will not be a recurring payment. I'm tired of recurring payments. People hate them. I hate them. So what will happen is the system will send the client an email a week before their account is set to expire. When they receive that email, they will be able to continue with their account. If they don't pay again, their account's deleted. That's the way it's going to work. They will also have the option to pay, if they want to pay a year in advance, they can do that. The price for a year in advance is $72. They save 24 bucks. Now they can start out at the $24, and let's say 2 months in, they say, yep, this is what I want. This is a great value. This is what I need. I want to pay for the year. They can pay the $72, and at that point, they will get an additional 12 months to whatever is left on their current account. So they won't lose anything, and it'll be $72 annually. They will be able to pay the annual account in 2 increments of $36. But the $24 they're going to have to pay up front, and it's only 24 bucks. If they're not willing to spend $24, sorry, they're out of here. Is there a way the system can send out an instant message reminder as well as an email? Possibly, Val. There will also be something in their back office, because of email, people don't read it, don't get it, whatever happens. That's an interesting point, and I'll look into that. As far as that goes, maybe we can include some sort of automated text system, where if they accept text, the system can send them a text and say, hey, it's time to renew your 12-second commute account. I've got 3 months to figure all those things out, but all that stuff can be implemented so that people don't lose their accounts. The login, there will be a thing on their login as well, Jim. That is in the works. So each time they log in, it's going to tell them you have X number of days left in your account, blah, blah, blah. And there'll be a link back there that'll say where they can automatically, let's say somebody wants just to pay the 3 months in advance. Well, if they paid for 3 months and they click on the link, they can pay for another 3 months. So they're good for 6 months or 5 months, whenever they pay that. So all that stuff will be implemented into the free member area. The differences, now I know some of you that are paying monthly or have questions on the account. These accounts are not going to pay the same commission rate that you as monthly payers or charter members or premier members get. You get a 35, 10, 5%. They're going to get 25, 5, 5%, 25, 5, and 5%. So they get less commissions. They don't get as many features as you. The people who are paying annually get pretty good accounts. They're going to have about 2,500 to 3,000 capacities in their autoresponder, 150 capture pages, traffic tracking links, rotators, etc. So they get a nice mash of services and features. So that's the direction, and that's where we're going from that standpoint. They can't, Jim. At this point in time, I'm not going to give them, there won't be any more premier accounts. There'll be these. Now, what there will be, and this works for the executive light accounts as well, if they need additional, let's say they have 3,000 capacity in their autoresponder, they need an extra 2,000. They'll be able to buy that. Now, let's say somebody in Jim's downline wants to increase his or her autoresponder to 5,000. They can buy an extra 2,000 subscriber capacity on a yearly basis, and it will process the commission to Jim, and Jim is at the top, so it'll process the commission to Jim. So and that's what I'm building in. That's why that's not there now, because anything anybody buys to improve their capabilities has got to be commissionable. That's the only fair way to do it. So yes, they will be able to increase their limits, and it will be commissionable. Give me 1 second. I see Don on Skype. Hold on.
Daryl's away trying to get Don into the room.
Yeah, the other problem here is I'm having some issues with talking communities that I started the support process this morning, and I'm still waiting for them to get back to me. They got back to me on one problem they're having, but they didn't get back to me on the other. So part of this is an issue at talking communities as well, the slowness, and that will get resolved way before we have another conference. Hold on, let me see what Don's got here.
Don's the
okay. Any other questions? I'm going to let me get the link. I'm going to take you in and show you the new training area, the way it's going to look and function. I think you'll be very happy with it. It's nice. It's an appealing looking area. Wanda's been uploading videos. I have no idea how many she's uploaded. I haven't looked for a while, but I'll show you what the new video training area is going to look like. Give me 1 second here.
I want everybody to understand that I've been with this for 10 years. 12-second commute for 10 years. And I've built my whole company through 12-second commute. He's taking us into the training area now. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with Daryl's platform here, his 12-second commute platform.
Okay, so things are running a little slow. I'm just going to give that just a few seconds. What you're going to see is welcome to your Premier member area. Please, if you're new to the conference area, don't click on anything back here. It'll just throw you out of the conference room and I can't get you back in. Now, let me show you the training area. And again, well, one other thing. I'm going to make this live, the training area live, either tomorrow or Thursday, hopefully tomorrow. It will not be live to free members. It will only be live to upgraded members. But keep in mind, we're still uploading things. You're not going to see a whole lot back there right now, but you will by next week. Wanda's been working on doing this stuff all day. The process she has to go through, we have a cloud server at Amazon. So what she has to do, she has to upload first of all, she has to gather all these videos, download them to her computer, organize them, sort them, get the text, get the images, all that stuff. Then she has to upload them to the cloud server. Once they're up there, then she has to bring the link down and implement it into what's called our CMS, Customer Management System. That makes them live here. And that's where she has to put additional text, the images, the alt text, all these different things that go into it. So there's quite a bit that goes into these things to get them where they need to be so that they're functioning, they're secure, and they're going to be fast loading for everybody. So there's a lot of work that goes in the back end. Give me 1 second here. Let's see what I got, and I'm going to show you the center.
What I was saying, if you're really serious about making money online, you need to have 12-second commute. And after this training, I will show you how to get 12-second commute.
Don't click on anything. What you can do is scroll. What you're going to see when you first get to the training room, first of all, there'll be a training homepage. The text on this page will be changing, but right now it's going to welcome people to the center. There will be a short video presentation to let them know how to use this to their advantage. You'll notice there's a video categories link, a videos for free member, video for paid members, and all videos. Clicking on the video categories link will bring people directly to the page, and again, you can scroll down here where it lists all the categories. You'll see we got advertising, affiliate marketing, Amazon, backlinking, career and job, blogging, computer basics, email, generating traffic, health and fitness, how to make money, internet marketing, MLM, mobile apps, SEO, pets and animals, Skype, social media, WordPress, website, and our conferences will also be posted back here as well. Wanda records all the conferences, so they will also be posted back here for people to review. Now, the search box, you'll see that you can search by keyword or title. They can search by free, paid, or both. You can also hide that search box by picking on the show search box, hide search box screen. They can also come back here and I'm on a paid account, but if free member, they want to click on the videos for free members. They want to see just what the free members are. They click on that. They can come down here and read what these are, and then when they click on the actual details, that's where they're taken back and shown the actual videos where they can scroll down the page, review. First one is Introduction to Amazon, top products to promote on Amazon, using the correct keywords, etc., and actually watch these videos. The way this is being set up is that when there's a series of videos that are available to the paid members, the free members will be able to get the first video. They'll be able to watch the first one, but they will not be able to watch the subsequent videos. So this is the way it's going to work. And again, the goal here, obviously, is to get the free members to realize the value and see the amount of information, the number of videos that will be posted back here, and get them to upgrade. So that's why we're giving them access to one video, but not the entire series. Now, they're going to have access to a lot of videos as free members, but obviously not near as many as the paid members. So that's going to be your video training area. It's going to be very easy for people to use, searchable. People can't get lost. They can watch as often as they want, as much as they want, anytime they want, etc., etc. And again, you as paid members will start getting access to this either tomorrow or Thursday, and there'll be a link on the front left toolbar that'll take you to the video training area. Any questions on this? I see Don made it in. Don's going to kill me when he sees that I can't get his page up here, but any questions from anybody at this point?
Okay, Daryl's waiting for Don to get in here. Like I say, after he gets done here, what I'll do is I'll show you how you can join 12-second Commute. If you are a serious marketer, you must have 12-second Commute.
Okay, what I did, Don sent me some images of what he was going to talk about tonight. Now, because of the issues I had with my capture page creator, I couldn't get all the images up on his page. I'm going to put the page up that I have, but it's only got the first image that Don sent me. He sent me a total of 5. I've got to figure out what happened to my computer, why I can't upload images. I'm going to turn things over to Don here in just a second after I get the page up, and then I'm going to go work on the page and try to get the rest of the images up for him. So that he can get started and finish in a timely manner. Again, I do apologize if everybody had some issues getting in here tonight, but I appreciate your patience. So let me get us logged out of 12SC. Let me get our new page up there and get you started with Don. What Don is going to talk about tonight, for those of you who have not heard, there are a lot of hacking going on WordPress sites. Anytime anything gets big, moronic hackers have to go out and screw things up. So they started hacking WordPress sites, and they're causing a lot of havoc out there. So anybody that has a WordPress site is going to want to hear what Don has to say. Don, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you, and I'm going to get this page up, what I have, and then I'll go leave and try to get the rest of the images up.
Okay, is everybody hearing me? What's happening here is WordPress has become a global target for hackers, and they've developed a number of programs that other hackers are actually purchasing online to try and get access to your website. Now, WordPress in and of itself has usually around 30 different vulnerabilities that hackers can get into. But are we having a hard time hearing me? Or is it just Danielle? Okay. Anyways, this one here. Turn up my volume. Okay.
Don's trying to turn his volume up here. I'm sure everybody in the training room's having a rough time hearing. Of course, you can get into your 12-second Commute in your back office there, and you can get into the conference room if you're having trouble hearing.
I got a suggestion on raising the volume up here. Let me know. I'll try and speak a little bit louder. That helps. Anyways, what's happening here is that WordPress, even with its vulnerabilities, the one that everybody is getting hacked on right now is a default situation created by WordPress with the admin being the default username for most WordPress websites. Now, this is something that, depending on who you're with, which hosting account you're with, some will allow you to change the admin username when you create your website. others will not. So what I'm going to explain to you is a little bit of a reverse type hacking situation where we can guide those that are trying to get into our sites down a different pathway. So as you can see here, you have the admin, which should be replaced with at least 8 characters. Now with the 8 characters, you can't put special characters. There's no number signs or any of those type of things. Strictly numbers or default characters. With your password, you can put any type of combination of characters together. Now 8 is the bare minimum, but I do recommend 25 or plus, because some of the software that's scraping these your sites is pretty sophisticated, and over the last little while what's happened is there's been a collaboration with web hosts throughout the world, and what they're trying to do is blacklist some of these hackers coming in. But what the problem that's arising from all this, that many of the sites that are being used to hack your site are proxy sites. They've been hacked themselves, and they're using your site to go and hack somebody else's. So it's getting to the point where it's almost impossible to stop them unless you have taken some steps to prevent it by using some larger characters combinations in your username and password. Now I don't know if Daryl's going to be able to get the page up here, but the game plan here is to fool these guys. Is what you need to do is go to your dashboard and go to user, new user, and then create a new user for your website, and you need to assign that new user as an administrator. That new user, like I said, will need a minimum of 8 characters for the username and 25 characters for the password. Once you've established that new password credentials, what you want to do is log out and then log back in with your new credentials. Go back to users and then edit the old admin user, like you see here where it says admin username. That's the one you want to edit. And you'll see there's down the page a place where there's a drop-down box that will allow you to change the role of the user from admin to no role. Just bear with me one second. Since I don't have the picture, just open it up here so I can give you the exact terminology here.
Yeah, for those watching this video, what you might want to do is turn your volume up because he's really, really faint. And I've got my controls all the way up to the top, so.
Okay, when you go to edit user, you'll see underneath the name, and then you'll see the username, you'll see role. And this is a drop-down box. What you want to do is have it set to no role for this site. What you do, in essence, by doing that, is if you leave your original username in place and then assign no role, that eventually if the hacker does get in, he's going to go nowhere. He's going to be stuck out of the system because that user that he's hacked into has no abilities to do anything within the website. So it basically causes a loop that it gets him into, and then it prevents them from finding your other usernames because this is the only one they're going to be able to access. And basically you just put up a roadblock, even though they have gotten into your site, because there's no ability for them to publish or administer any part of the site. So is that a little bit difficult without pictures to try and capture all of that, but Am I getting the idea across to you?
No
Any
role.
feedback on that?
For those people who use WordPress, you would use you would make sure you put no role back there. And he's right. There's no pictures, so we
So
can't
this new user
see what he's talking
is
about.
going to be the one that you use, and if you have somebody else that works with you, you can create a new user for them. But this original admin access is strictly a roadblock for a hacker. So if they do happen to get in, they're not going to be able to do anything to your site. Now this is just one of a number of issues with WordPress, and what I'm going to do is, I told Daryl, I'm going to put together some sort of communication, either in a PDF file or something like that, for him to link to for you guys, and go over some of the other issues within WordPress to help cover your butt, and also give you some recommendations on some software. I'm currently testing some software right now from Europe that's extremely good at putting up roadblocks and plugging the holes inside of WordPress. It's a little bit above some people's heads, but I think for the most part, it'll be a product that if you want it, you'll be able to get it at a reasonable price and save yourself a lot of grief. I'm also going to supply you with some free versions. There's two different softwares that plugins that we've tested for WordPress that will give you some security that you don't have now. But one of the things that you need to do now, bar anything else, is back up your WordPress site and the database, your MySQL database. And there are a number of ways of doing that. There are some plugins for that that I strongly suggest you look into. And anytime you update any of your plugins or WordPress itself, you should always do a backup prior to that. Now, some of the updates you'll find, especially with WordPress coming out with 3.6 shortly, may break some plugins that you have, depending on how old they are. But you need to upgrade WordPress. I mean, this is an absolute must now, because there's just too many good hackers out there with too many sophisticated pieces of software that can get into your site. I ran a test yesterday and actually had, even with the host provider, putting up some roadblocks, and they actually are blacklisting sites that hit on a login X number of times in a certain period. But what they've done, the hackers done, they've just expanded those hacks out over a longer period, so they're not getting picked up. I had 40 hacks on one site that has absolutely nothing on it. All it is a URL with a WordPress blog on it, and within 8 hours there's 40 hacks, and that was just on one site. So they're looking for everything. It doesn't matter if it has content on it or not, because once they're in there, they can use it to propagate all their malware and spyware and all kinds of other things. So any questions or anything on that I can maybe help with? Anybody that has what is Akismet? Akismet is strictly a spam pickup. It just kind of is a filtering plugin. It's a good plugin, but it won't stop any hacking. It's just basically one to eliminate a lot of the spam from getting in through your comment section. It's worth getting the plugin that limits the number of login attempts. Yeah, they work. I haven't tested too many of them, but even limiting the IP address is one that you can look at. just had a site that was 5 years old that I built for a client just recently got hacked. So they're after everything. And what they're doing is they're getting in the background, and sometimes you can't even see it. They're using different malware and things that unless you know what to look for, you won't find the hack, and that's the problem with it. Now there is a software called Virus. It's a plugin for WordPress that you guys might want to take a look at. Like I say, later on I'll provide some links to a bunch of this stuff. And as far as your username and passwords, you can use LastPass, which is a good product, or there's some paid ones out there. I guess, but free is always better. The way I look at it. So LastPass is a great. LastPass.com is a great product that you can use. RoboForm's another one. I have RoboForm. I got like 3 pages on my RoboForm thing, so they're definitely a good addition, because not only will they control your passwords so you don't have to remember them, they also generate passwords for you, different combinations. So. AVG business security stop it. AVG is not really for WordPress. It's not WordPress specific. There's certain elements of WordPress that are totally unique. So you actually need to do. It has to do things like with your renaming some of your files or deleting some of them, like the help me file, read me file, that type of thing needs to be removed. These are all access points. One of the things you may do if you look at your files, if you see any dates, if you haven't done any updates on your site in quite some time, look and see if there's any new dates on your file folders. That's sometimes an indication that there's been some activity on your site. You may not be able to find what it is, but it may tell you that somebody's been in there, and so you can get a hold of your host provider and see if they can help you out in identifying what it is. Like I say, there is a virus plugin you can use that will scan your site and may help you out as far as finding what it is. But the best thing to do is to make sure you have backups of everything, just in case. That's what I had to do at that one site. I had to replace the entire site. It was they hacked us up so bad, put redirects and stole affiliate links and everything else on it. Yeah, Frank, it's LastPass. There's the link to LastPass, guys. It's a great product, especially being it's free. And even if you move up to the professional version, it's only like $1 a month, which is chump change in today's economic climate, that's for sure. It's just called Virus and the plugins. I'm not exactly sure if there's any other name to it. Just look for Virus plugin for WordPress. Type that in Google, or right in your website, in your WordPress site. Do a search in the plugin folder, and that should bring you up that one. Now that's a different type of hack, Joyce. When you're talking about RoboForm, RoboForm is on your computer behind your firewall, and your firewall is, if you have a wireless router, that actually is a hardware system that has a built-in firewall. So in essence, it doesn't protect outgoing stuff, which is usually never a problem anyway, but the incoming stuff, I don't even run my Windows firewall simply because it's Yeah, zone alarm is a good free one too, Eric. As far as if you don't have a wireless router, zone alarm is one that's quite doable. I've used that on a number of computers. There are some issues with it as of recent with Windows 8, but you can you can get around those quite easily if you pay a little attention to some of the directions. So are we pretty clear here then with this admin and username changing? I think that's the one that you got to protect against right now, because that's the one that's actually proliferating around the internet. And if you don't do something, I guarantee you they'll be empty before long. No problem solved. If I don't know, Daryl, are you still in the camp here, Daryl? I gave you a link to my other site there. I don't know if you want to put that in there or not for anybody for additional information on stuff. So I'll turn the mic back over to you.
Okay, Daryl's coming back into the room here. For those people who don't understand what WordPress is probably the main website building program out there. Everybody's going towards a blog. WordPress is a form of a blog. They're getting away from the typical website building, and they're using a WordPress type format. That's what they're using. So WordPress is very popular out there for building websites. And there again, for those people who want to make a full-time living on the internet, you might want to take a class or a course in WordPress and learn how to do it, because Don here is a professional. He makes his living building websites using WordPress. So those people who are looking to make money online, here's another opportunity for you. In fact, in my area, meetup.com, there's a WordPress class every Wednesday night, I believe, and they have at least 100 people there, so it's very popular. So I strongly suggest that you, if you want to expand your horizons, that you get a WordPress account, set it up on a hosting account, join 12-second Commute, and as I'm waiting for Daryl to come back in here, what I'll do is try to make this video as short as possible. Of course, here's my Empower Network, which is a WordPress format.
Video. There is
Don's coming back in.
The sheets that go with it from Google, and it's pretty informative. And I think if you want to be able to find anything on the internet, this is definitely some tools that you can use when you search. So Daryl, you want to try her again?
Wow, yeah, something really screwy is happening here. Anyway, I hope you can hear me. Listen, I want to thank Don for coming in. I really appreciate everybody's patience. I promise you that whatever issue is going on with this conference system will be corrected before we have another one. If it's not, we will be having a new conference system. I put up a couple links. One is from Don. The other one is the capture page that he made. Unfortunately, the really cool images that he provided to me are the ones that I couldn't put up, the ones that show you exactly what you need to do. I will get that corrected and get that page updated tomorrow sometime. So please hold on to that. easyworkbiz.com/Don_u.html. Hold on to Don's other links there. Gave you some good information, some helpful information. Don is at keywordsolutions.com, as you can see on the capture page there, so you can contact him if you have other questions. He's a wealth of knowledge. So I will take any other questions on 12SC if the system will allow us. Otherwise, I will see you all again next week, next Tuesday, and that will be the final day of selling, actually. So we will get things rolling after that. Oh yeah, I forgot you were from Canada. I'll fix that. I'll fix that right now, actually.
As Daryl's speaking here, let me, like I say, I blog to Empower Network 2, 3, 4 times a day. Powerful. It shows up everywhere. It's a WordPress format here.
Well, no, I finished another ebook too.
Yeah, Ken was breaking up there. Okay, here's what I want you to do is I want you to go into your back office here, Silver Fox Lead Factory, and I want you to log into your back office.
No, the Holy Cow offer will not be extended. It will end on the 30th. You've got to stop using those pages, change the page, make edits to the page, but I cannot extend that. The new pricing structure will go into effect on the 1st of May, which is Wednesday. So I've had other people ask me that. Sorry, it's been going on for a month. It's killing me. So there's a couple hundred left, actually, that I put in the back office. I forget what the total number is. We're not going to sell out, so I'm not going to worry about that. But you'll be able to sell until the 30th. That's it. When my guys come in on the morning of the 1st, they will make the change to the cost structure of the site, revised text, and that's where we'll go. The QS pages stay. Actually, I've got 3 new QS pages. Actually, I have 5 new QS pages that'll be going live by then as well. 2 specifically for 12SC, and the new will be kind of a have you seen us lately kind of thing, and then 2 kind of generic pages, or 3, I'm sorry, basic pages. So you'll have a total now in the quick setup, people have a total of 12 different pages that they can set up in 40 seconds. There is nobody on the internet that's going to allow you to set up 12 different capture pages in 40 seconds. And remember, these things all build your list. That is the intent of the quick setup. It builds your list. Done. Okay? So, there are no, let me explain this, Pat. I'm glad you brought that up. There are no autoresponder messages with your quick setup autoresponder. This is mainly for you to do broadcast messages with. The reason we don't do autoresponder messages is because it's using 12-second commute as the carrot on the stick. When people go from one of your quick start pages, they're directed to 12SC. When they sign up at 12SC, that's when they're placed on your list. That's the double opt-in process. We send them a couple of messages for signing up at 12SC on your behalf, informing them what they got. If you add autoresponder messages to your quick setup, people could potentially get blasted with 2 or 3 different messages, and it could piss them off. So what I recommend you do on the quick setup, don't add in autoresponder messages, use it as a broadcast feature. Broadcast people once every 2 weeks. Introduce yourself. Let them know what you're doing, that kind of thing. This is the way you use your list. You don't have to start selling them right at the beginning, but that's why there's no autoresponder messages built in, because the system is sending them the initial messages. If you do it too, you're going to get a lot of removals. Eric, I don't understand what you mean. Will number 7 change so we can use the same password? What do you mean by that? Yes, I will. Yes, I will fix that page and come up with a new password for you, so that you can just continue using that link in your promotions. I understand what you're saying now. If you're talking about the quick setup, Pat, no, you don't. All you do is you add those 3 pieces of information: your name, your email, and your phone number. You hit submit, and you're done. The capture page, the autoresponder list, everything is done for you. Then all you have to do is, as that list grows, you log into your autoresponder and send a broadcast every couple of weeks. That's it. It is so simplistic. There is nobody, I don't care what their education level, how smart, how dumb they think they are, there is nobody on the internet that cannot benefit from the quick setup. There is nobody on the internet that can't do the quick setup. Well, I take that back. There is at least one, because she canceled on me and blasted me saying the quick setup was too difficult for her. So, blue beyond blue. So there's at least one, I guess. Yeah, I know. That's one for my book. Stupid emails I get. All right, anybody else got any other questions? I kept you guys long enough. Don, thanks again for your time, your information. I really appreciate that. I'm sure everybody who has a WordPress site does as well. Again, I do apologize for the conference system not working properly. The capture page will be updated. If you have any other issues or questions regarding the WordPress thing, feel free to get in touch with Don.
Okay, we're in the back office here of Silver Fox Lead Factory. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to Capture Pages, okay? And of course, you're going to scroll down here to Your Profit Center. Your Profit Center. Click on that. It's going to take it to Your Profit Center. It's going to have your name there. That's my name, of course, and the phone number, okay? Come down here and turn me off. Okay, then scroll down, keep scrolling down. I'm trying to scroll down here, it's taking its time. Taking its time. Right here, click here, 12-second commute, right there. It offers you a free trial. Do me a favor, don't sign up unless you're seriously about joining 12-second commute, because this is going to be a waste of time for you. What's going to happen is, of course, you're going to click on your, well, actually it's going to be your sponsors. What it's going to be, you're going to click on your sponsors affiliate link here. You're going to join, and of course then once you join, you're going to go back into the back office here of 12-second commute. And let me take you on a little tour back here. I have made hundreds and thousands of dollars with 12-second commute. I've been with them basically from the beginning of when he started this program. He's got every tool that you need to build any type of business, and he's adding more and more and more. He's got the autoresponders and contact managers, the ad trackers. I use that every day. If you're not tracking your ads, you're wasting money, time, and effort. You need to do that. Capture pages. I've got thousands of lead capture pages. In fact, you can, if you get real creative, you can virtually build a website, okay, using this system here. The affiliate area, this is where you're going to go to pick up your URL, the affiliate area. You're going to click on that. affiliate main page, and affiliate overview page, and there's my affiliate link, my affiliate URLs right there. Of course, that's going to be yours, all right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to come back here in the back office here, and going to go into your personal information, and of course you're going to go find 12-second commute down here, your personal information. Here it is right here, and you're going to take out your sponsor's link, and you're going to put your link in there, and of course you're going to save. Make sure you save. People forget to save, and then they're confused to why the system doesn't work. Typically, you got to remember, gang, I get emails all day long, okay, saying that this doesn't work, that doesn't work, this doesn't work, that doesn't work. I want you to understand something. 99% of the time it's you. Okay, you've done something wrong. The system works, all right? The system works. So that's how you get to get your affiliate link to 12-second commute after you join. And let's go back here. I just want to tell you something. If you're going to be serious about making money online, you need 12-second commute. What's great about 12-second commute, it does pay at 3 levels deep, and after you sign up 3 people on your front line, your system's virtually paid for itself. So I want you to understand that. All you need to do is sign up 3 people on your front line, and your system is going to pay for itself, okay? So just remember that. Okay, of course that's the affiliate area, URL rotator. If you work in a co-op or whatever, you need that rotator. See, this 12-second commute has everything that you need to run your business, everything. You got video training here, program builder. Daryl was talking about a lead capture page, which was people seem to have problems building lead capture pages. Well, this system here, with the training and video training and everything, you can virtually build a lead capture page in about 60 to 120 minutes. Okay, here's the conference center. Keep in mind that if you do not turn your conference center on and request to be notified of conferences, you're not going to know about it. Okay, I get that all the time. People don't understand why it wasn't notified. You have to go back there and you have to turn it on right here. Conference reminder service. Okay. Hey gang, if you're going to be in this business and you're going to make a full-time living, you really just need to slow down and you need to study all your tools. Your tools are very important to you. Tools are very important to you. Okay. Additional resources, ClickBank Mall. I like to talk about the ClickBank Mall. This is really neat. Daryl's got a neat little ClickBank Mall back here. It's virtually free. It doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is join ClickBank. And you put in your ClickBank code back here, and voila, you've got an instant mall. This is so simple, so easy. There's just no reason you guys can't make any money with all these tools I'm showing you. There's no, I make $500 to $1,000 a day. There's no reason you cannot make any money. But some of you people are brain dead out there, and I talk to you guys every day, and for some reason you guys don't want to go through the motions of learning this stuff, and you don't make any money, and all you do is complain. There again, I'm on my soapbox here. I make a lot of money. All you have to do is follow my lead. But anyway, here's a ClickBank Mall. It's got all the goodies back here. Languages, you can buy all kinds of things. Horse racing, if you want to get into horse racing. If you want to sell horse racing, here it is. You program it once, and then when people go shopping back in your ClickBank Mall and they decide to buy this program here, this looks like it's a UK program. Anyway, when they buy it, you're paid. I mean, this is so easy, gang. I can't even begin to tell you the type of money. I got money coming from all different directions with all these neat little tools. I mean, this is so exciting. When I take a look at my bank account every day, it just keeps adding and multiplying and adding and multiplying. But you got to take time out. You got to study. You got to learn. Okay. So there you go. You need and he's going to add other video training. He's going to add ebooks. There's all kinds of neat stuff he's adding back here. You need 12-second commute. It's what you need if you're going to be serious about making money online. All right. Okay, with that said, I'm going to wrap this up. You're going to be able to, I'll send this recorded video out tomorrow to all my members, and of course this video is going to be found back on the 2x15 matrix back there, back in the resource center. I'm not going to get into that right now because I want to wrap this up for the night, and I'll get this out to you tomorrow, and let's make it a great lead generating evening. Harvey the Silver Fox saying, I'll see you in the live training room. Let's go make some money.